King Herod and the Massacre of the Innocents. 2-minute Bible story. What happens when the fear of losing power becomes stronger than a person's conscience? After Jesus was born in Bethlehem, wise men from the east arrived in Jerusalem asking a startling question. Where is he who has been born King of the Jews? When King Herod heard this, he was deeply troubled. Herod was already king, and the announcement of another king threatened his power. He secretly questioned the wise men about when the star had appeared and sent them to Bethlehem, telling them to find the child and report back to him. Herod claimed that he wanted to worship Jesus, but his true intentions were very different. The wise men found Jesus, worshipped him, and presented him with gifts. But after being warned by God in a dream not to return to Herod, they went home by another route. Then an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream and warned him to take Jesus and Mary and flee to Egypt because Herod intended to kill the child. Joseph obeyed immediately and the family escaped. When Herod realized that the wise men had not returned, he became furious. According to Matthew's Gospel, Herod ordered the killing of the male children 2 years old and under in Bethlehem and the surrounding region, based on the time he had learned from the wise men. Matthew describes the terrible grief that followed and connects it with the words of the prophet Jeremiah. A voice was heard in Ramah, weeping and great mourning. Yet Herod's violence could not destroy God's plan. After Herod died, an angel told Joseph that it was safe to return. Joseph brought Mary and Jesus back, eventually settling in Nazareth. This tragic story teaches us about the destructive power of fear, pride, and the desperate desire to maintain control. Herod viewed Jesus as a threat to his throne rather than recognizing God's greater purpose. It also reminds us that evil and suffering are real, but human power cannot ultimately overturn God's purposes. Herod possessed political power, armies, and wealth, but he could not prevent God's plan of redemption from moving forward. Question for you. What can Herod's story teach us about what happens when fear, pride, and the desire for control begin directing our decisions? Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more biblically accurate stories that explore the people, events, and lessons of Scripture. For the fleeky visuals, I would not show the killings themselves. Show Herod's anger, soldiers leaving Jerusalem, worried families, an empty Bethlehem street, Rachel, weeping symbolism, and Joseph and Mary escaping toward Egypt. That keeps the episode powerful and respectful without making the violence graphic.